Got one birthday wish, and that's to get my wife back, Cardi. You know what I'm saying? We're going through a lot of things right now, a lot of things on the media. I want to apologize to you, Cardi. You know, I embarrassed you. I made you look crazy, doing things I ain't had no business. I was partaking in activity that I shouldn't have been taking in. And I apologize, you know what I'm saying? Breaking your heart, breaking our promise, breaking God's promise, and being a selfish, messed up husband, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a better person.
Welcome back. Today we're diving into the chaos surrounding Offset. Yep, Cardi B's ex-husband who just can't seem to stay out of trouble. The streets are buzzing about Stefon's baby, and people are whispering it might actually be Offset's kid. The ex-Migos star got the internet talking again, and it's messy. When Offset was running around with all kinds of women, it was pure embarrassment for Cardi B. She finally had enough of that nonsense and peaced out, moved on, living her best life, and even got herself a whole new baby with another man.
He taking all his vitamins and his nutrients.
He's at the IV therapy clinic.
He's at the IV therapy clinic. He can run 7 miles a day. Boy's conditions.
Different than that
Stamina
drug rapper.
Man, he fucking the shit out of Cardi B. And they're driving Offset crazy. Man, then they got that rapping dick full of that dope, that syrup, stand up late, club food, lack of exercise, low testosterone. Yeah.
That's
I be mad the motherfucker. An NFL nigga fucking on my bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna sabotage some shit.
I might
Cause
shoot
you
somebody.
can't outfuck the athlete nigga in tip-top shape. What's that nigga position?
Wide receiver.
Meanwhile, Offset's online acting like he got something deep to say, stirring up drama like always. Now let's spill some quick tea on Stefon Diggs. This dude isn't just making waves. He's one of the NFL's top wide receivers, now balling out with the New England Patriots. He's got Pro Bowl appearances, big stats, and a solid reputation as one of the best in the game. But behind the scenes, Stefon and Cardi been keeping it real. Word is, they're expecting a baby together. And even with Offset's name floating around in all this drama, they're standing strong and staying grounded. And honestly, can anyone blame her?
Before she conceived this child, this is another man, this next man. I know he got kids with Cardi, right?
I think 3.
And I know, cause you got 3, he ain't got but 1. It don't go, the weight don't move like that. It don't matter no more. It's like, even though he got 3 and she got, that shit like evil. Like you don't get no more pull than he get. And he her new man now. So now he damn near got more rank than you. Ain't no damn near he do. Cause the kids with her.
Right.
And the kids gonna move how she move.
Here.
When she move. And she gonna move how she move with him when he move.
Nobody wants to keep dealing with a man who's out here embarrassing you in front of the world. Offset had her looking crazy over and over again. Now, disclaimer, all this talk is alleged, so don't come for me with no lawsuits. But still, the truth hurts. Offset really had Cardi out here looking like a fool. Love her or not, at the end of the day, she's a woman, and nobody deserves that kind of disrespect. All those random women popping up everywhere? Yeah, she did the right thing by moving on, and I can't be mad at that.
Stefon Diggs 100% told Cardi about all of the baby mama drama before it hit the media. That's why she's at these games, still having the time of her life, sitting beside a billionaire. Why? Because she already knew it was going to come out. She already knew. And that's the difference between a Stefon Diggs and a Offset. Now, we must remember that Cardi B was a midnight ballerina, right? So promiscuity, like being promiscuous is not the problem, right? Because she already know how it go. She would probably expect no different. He's an NFL player. Like, come on. That's not the problem. The problem is that, I don't know if y'all ever been cheated on, but the problem is when you are eating your breakfast, sitting in your house, and then all of a sudden, boom, a headline comes in, or you get that coming to you as a woman text. Nobody wants to have the upper hand on them. Nobody wants to be surprised that their marriage or whatever they got going on was in shambles. If something's going to come out, make sure you tell the woman first. Period, point blank. The problem, that's the real betrayal. Okay, you might have done this, you might have done that, but the real betrayal is that somebody in the world knows something about our situation, about me, about my life, that I don't even know. Nobody likes to feel like an idiot like that. And that is what I feel like the difference is. I feel like Stefon Diggs already told her, hey, this is what I got going on. These things are true, this, that, and that. And they can move on from there. She had a choice. Offset did not give her no choice. That be the problem. Men don't like to give a choice. They like to not tell you, wait till you find out, and then, ooh, now you're hit with a hard decision. Because you don't have, because then, you know what I mean? You're too sunken deep in. When you have that choice to be like, okay, this is what happened. Do I think this is really bad? Do I think I can work past this as a woman? Do I think you have that time and you're not hit with it like a bus? You know what I mean? And that's why I think that they're going to work out, because he clearly has a different mindset than Offset does. I feel like he has an understanding of what she's been through, and that he's not going to do the same things that Offset did in that way. But who knows? I mean, we can't talk about everybody's past. Cardi B used to be promiscuous too. Like, that's not the problem. The problem is that don't have me out here looking like a dummy. And she comes from the streets, so that makes sense. People who come from the streets don't like to be look like a dummy. Tell me what's going on. Put me on game.
Let's be real. Cardi was pregnant for almost 3 years straight, right? She had all those hormones jumping around. Plus, she was fresh out of what looked like a controlling and messy relationship, at least from the outside. Anyone coming out of something like that is going to be in full battle mode, and it takes time to heal and get steady again. I don't even think this version of her is her final form. Not at all. It might take a few years for her to calm down and slide back into her original self, because everything she's been through is heavy. But the whole point is this. If you didn't know the truth before, you're seeing it now. Offset been acting strange for real, and the timing is wild. Cardi just had a whole baby. Like Rizma said, she bridged the gap between heaven and earth, bringing new life into this world. She literally carried a miracle. And right after that, what does Offset do? He jumps online and posts, "My kid," which everybody took as him trying to hint that the baby was his. And we all know that's not true at all. Then the rumors started flying. People talking about Offset could claim Cardi's baby for attention. Like, what are they even saying out here? He tried to backtrack so fast. But you know why? I don't know the whole truth, but I got a strong idea, and we're about to break it down right now. Check out what he posted. Someone wrote, "And point proven. See how when she goes back to silence, how this narcissist goes back scrambling. Him and his team thought she would crash out yesterday with their bold lies to make her look crazy again." And honestly, Offset really has turned messing with Cardi into some kind of pattern. But at the end of the day, nobody really knows Cardi personally except the people around her. Definitely not randoms online. But here's the thing. Look at Offset's circle. From Quavo to Takeoff, rest in peace, to even people in his own family. Everybody has had issues with him. When every person around you has the same complaint, it makes you wonder if the common problem is actually you. That's all I'm saying. Then this creator, Curly Caribbean, said, "He's losing his mind. Good job, Cardi." And that was right after Cardi revealed she felt harassed by Offset and said she was scared for her safety. Offset got online and said, "I'm not this. This internet is messing up my chances. I'm not losing anything. This internet is messing up my chances as a black man to see my kids." Pause. Because why do people who cause the most chaos always pull the "I'm a black man" line when they're backed into a corner? There are millions of black men raising their kids, staying loyal, building real homes, honoring their partners, and showing real love every day. There are so many black men making their girlfriends smile from ear to ear without bringing drama to the timeline. You never hear these folks admitting, "Yeah, I messed up." Nope. Instead, they always get labeled as the problem child, the one causing chaos, the one people in the community are trying to distance themselves from. And honestly, that's exactly the energy Offset has been giving. And to my Asian, Latino, and other communities watching this, trust. We're all dealing with our own versions of these characters. Offset has been stressing this woman out non-stop. He's embarrassed her in public, tried to throw shots at her right after she gave birth, and she's the one holding primary custody of their 3 kids and raising them every day. But suddenly he wants to stand on the internet and cry, "I'm a black man? Really?" Because I already know the defenders are sliding into the comments talking about he's trying to do right by his kids. Some people will defend somebody who's clearly in the wrong just because they might show a little attention to their children. It's wild every single time. Then Offset went on with even more statements. He said the accusations were messing up his chances as a black man to see his kids, and that these claims weren't fair to him, or her, or the kids. He even said he was upset because it ruined his Thanksgiving plans with the kids. He called it all fake post stuff and told people he was innocent. But hold on, didn't he say he was innocent every single time a cheating story came out? Didn't he swear he was innocent during all the other drama too? Offset really loves the word innocent, but the math never matches the story. People been stopped believing those lines. Now here's the real part. If you know how to read someone who moves like this, you can see exactly what's going on. He's worried because all this drama is messing up his future custody situation. He knows these actions can block him from getting 50-50 custody, which, say it with me, would block him from getting child support and stop him from living off Cardi's money. Cardi is the one with the income. Cardi is the one without any gambling issues. Cardi is the one who, according to her, isn't touching illegal stuff. And Cardi is the one he's been chasing for money so he can play fairy godfather to every bartender, dancer, and lost girl running around Atlanta. We see everything clearly now. Offset's moves are loud.
That's not Stefon Diggs' baby. That's Offset baby. By law. By law. That's his baby. That's his baby.
That's right. Always know your worth. Never come second to anyone, no matter what. Offset really went out of his way to make that woman look crazy online, and she's finally done with it. She's out here minding her own business, raising her 3 kids, and living her life without all that extra drama. Some people think they can hold you down just because you've got kids, but Cardi said, "Cool, you do you and I'll do me." Now look, it's blowing up all over the internet. The tension is heavy, the shade is real, and everyone's got something to say about Offset acting out. Offset needs to chill, for real. Leave that woman alone and let her live her life. Whether she's right or wrong, that's between her and God, not him. But no, this man's out here talking about he wants half her properties, making wild claims, and acting obsessed. The control issues are off the charts. Even Cardi said on The Breakfast Club that she's been through hell. Always caught in drama she never asked for. If Offset really wants peace, he needs to move on. Go find them women you were messaging before and live your best life. She's not in your world anymore, so why you still pressed? Seems like someone can't handle seeing her glow without him, and it shows. So tell me, what do you all think about Offset's messy behavior and Stefon holding it down like a real one? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Star Watch for more wild updates.